So, that's not possible. But it is possible, since I'm older than all of them, to tell you that I remember Dave Dixon from before he even had this dream and before he had this vision. I remember how many good things he always did for this city. But more importantly, I remember being a citizen living through the dream, who had had a father in public office who created a vision called Noah. And Dave Dixon used to share with me that when I would say you're the most visionary man I know, and he said, well, I'm following people like Chep, Morrison, and Brectel. And he used to say, and someday you may have to help me do a part of it. Well, I didn't get to help Dave do anything. I wasn't in office then. But I did help do this. And it's my small contribution to one of the most visionary men this city has ever witnessed, who not only followed the people he admired and their visions, but topped them all. Because he created a new beginning, not just a new location, but a new beginning for the city of New Orleans. And he did it with such grace and such fun. And he was such a wonderful man to know, and still was a businessman, and he was everything and anything, and a husband and a father, and it's Stewart Shea and Frank, got it right? Yeah. Married, okay, got it. But ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor and a privilege not only to represent the mayor of the city of New Orleans, but the entire city council that was so very proud to do this legislation. This is the perfect street for Dave Dixon Drive. The delay after Arnie left, and Arnie was leaving, I was following. And Arnie left, I took the lead. The delay, we changed mayors, and this mayor was more supportive. So, Mayor Landry, and so, what was the delay? The delay was everybody involved wanted to make it bigger. They didn't want to go on with this. Why can't we name, they wanted to name things, they wanted to name the Superdome. Most people wanted to name the Superdome. But we knew we had to pay for naming rights later. We didn't want to do that to the Dixon family. But, and he deserved something that was his, and something that would not be shared with anyone else. But this is just the beginning. And it's where we start to say thank you, Dave Dixon, for the most visionary plan the city has ever seen. And not just envisioned, and not just planned, but executed with mastery. That was his key. Some people dream, and some people get other people to plan it. But he managed to envision, plan, and execute in his own simple style that was so magnificent, so overwhelmingly magnificent when it happened. This is where we begin to say thank you, Dave Dixon, and someday I hope it'll be bigger than this. Thank you all very much for being a part of it. I'm honored to be here on behalf of the mayor and for myself and for the whole council, and to be a part of all of you that have helped make this possible. Thank you for believing in the greatest city in America. Thank you.
I want to follow up on one of those stories that Frank told. A woman came in the house, and she was, Shea ran out to help her. She was bringing us a ham or a turkey or something like that. And she said, you know, I'm going to miss your father. Because he always told me how beautiful I am. And she said, you know you lied a lot. And she said, yeah, but nobody else tells me that. Well, Dave did tell you how wonderful you were. He told me that over and over and over again. He made me think that I had the moon and stars and everything else. And our life together was so incredible. We did things I never dreamed that we could possibly do. One day he came home and he said, you know, the boys are just at the right age. We could pull them out of school and go to Europe for a year. And Mom, we were on the train going to New York. Getting on the ship, going to Europe for a year, closed up the house and off we went. But that was, he did things like that. He not only thought of it, he did it. And I'm so proud of him and everything that he accomplished and the reputation that he has in this community. If I mention who I am, the wife of, people just open up to me, and that's such a special thing to live with. I'm very grateful to Jackie Clarkson, Arnie Felker started it, but she pushed and pushed and pushed, and it would not be happening today. But Jackie and I thank you very much. And thank you for coming, because every one of you here meant something today. His cousin, Marlene Quincy, is here. My boys are here. My brother came in from Memphis. It just, you all have had some part in his life, and I really appreciate you coming to honor him and to celebrate with us Dave Dixon Drive. Thank you. WWL came down this morning and had an interview and asked me for comment, and I told him at the end of it, I'm so excited about that. We'll get a bench and put it under the sign and just sit there.